Well, speaking of Christmas trees, there's one right there in downtown Benton, and winds are currently fairly gusty, and I just stepped outside the studio. We're seeing 13-mile-per-hour winds in Marion, and I can guarantee you it's pretty windy out there. I mistook it for a little bit of rainfall hitting the door, and we're seeing 14-mile-per-hour winds in Harrisburg and 11-mile-per-hour winds in Paducah, but winds are calm in Mount Vernon. And again, those gusty winds are going to be accompanying some pretty heavy rain, and we are seeing some rainfall in Poplar Bluff and in Mount Vernon. We're seeing those drops on the camera, but things look to be fairly dry in Perryville and in Carbondale, though the radar does suggest otherwise. As we go throughout the rest of the evening, our rain chances are going to be continuing to go up, especially as we get past about the midnight hour, and then temperatures are going to be holding pretty constant in the low to mid 40s, and then they'll already be back into the upper 40s by the time we make it to about 8 or 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. Rain is likely for the overnight hours, and we also are tracking some gusty winds out there, and we're already seeing those right now. But with the system that is going through right now, there is an associated cold front, but it's not going to do anything to our temperatures. We're still tracking above average temperatures for the weekend. And you can see where that rain is right now, just about to cross into southeastern Missouri, or at least the heaviest of it was about to cross into southeastern Missouri, I should say. We're already seeing scattered showers, and there's those heavier pockets of rain down into portions of Pemiscot and Dunklin County. And again, those are going to be pushing off towards the north and towards the east. This is at about 11 o'clock. You can see those heavier showers are starting to make their way through the region. And by 1 o'clock, I think the heaviest rain should be into portions of southern Illinois and still into portions of southeastern Missouri. But by about 7 o'clock tomorrow morning, I think we should be done, though we will be retaining partly or to mostly cloudy skies. And then that cold front is going to sweep through our region slowly through tomorrow afternoon, and we could see a few isolated showers behind that front, but I'm not expecting any widespread rainfall after about 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. We could see the greatest rainfall totals back towards the west into portions of southeastern Missouri, and a little bit less rain off towards the east, maybe about a ½ inch around Carbondale and around Murray, about an inch into portions of Poplar Bluff. And where we could see that heavier rain, the Weather Prediction Center has already gone ahead and outlined a low risk of flash flooding through the overnight hours. So you're going to want to keep that Storm Track 3 app handy for radar on the go, and it will let you know of any alerts if we do happen to get a flash flood warning in the overnight hours. It's a very low chance of that occurring, but nonetheless, it is still possible. Temperature-wise, though, tomorrow we're going to be into the mid to upper 50s for highs tomorrow, maybe even a few lower 60s down towards the south. So it's not going to be a cold day after that cold front passes, but you'll notice those gusty winds as well as we get into the afternoon hours tomorrow, with peak wind gusts of about 20 miles per hour earlier in the day, and then slowly dropping into the lower teens by the time we make it to about 6 or 7 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. And temperature-wise for the weekend, we're tracking highs that are going to be in the low to mid to upper 50s. And it's also going to be pretty dry as we get into Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So just to recap, we're going to be seeing highs tomorrow into the mid to upper 50s, low 50s for Sunday, mid 50s for Saturday, low 50s once again for Monday, and then mid to upper 50s or low to mid 50s, I should say, for Tuesday, upper 40s for Wednesday. But by the time we get into next weekend, we're tracking above average temperatures once again.
All right.
We'll take it. Thank you, Garrett.